I think silver and gold are going to continue to stand strong. I don't think there's any reason in the world for them to be falling down. If anything, I think they're probably going to start moving up, but I don't think it's going to happen just yet.
2020, how about you go and yourself?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. Today, I want to talk about the stimulus deal that everyone's been talking about. The other day, it was confirmed, but as of last night, it got rejected. And I want to talk about how the stock market and how silver and gold are reacting to the news. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Use promo code SANTA for a 15% discount until Christmas. So today, I want to talk about the stimulus bill. Many of you know I've been talking about this. I've been reporting on it. I've been doing tons and tons of research. I have been buried in articles and interviews and reading into as much as possible so that I can, number one, understand it for myself, but two, talk about it in a way that most people will be able to understand. So if you saw the video that I posted a couple of days ago, I mentioned how the stimulus bill was finally confirmed. A lot of people were thinking it wasn't going to happen, it was never going to happen, it was going to take a really long time. But as of a couple days ago, it was in fact confirmed. The stimulus bill that would give the American people a $600 stimulus check. That was one of the biggest inclusions of it. And the stimulus bill, even though it was confirmed, all that needed to happen was get the approval and signature of 45, which is exactly what happened, right?
Wrong.
Nope. Last night, 45 announced that he will not accept or sign the relief package unless it includes $2,000 stimulus checks or 4,000 stimulus checks for couples for the American people. Now, I couldn't find anything demanding a change in the amount for children or dependents, so that's most likely still going to be $600. So if my math is correct, I think a family of four would be getting $5,200. Now, the size of the stimulus checks, that was only one of two main issues that 45 has with the current bill, how it currently stands. But there's another massive issue we have to talk about as well. But before we stray too far away from the stimulus checks, I just wanted to point something out because 45 said something during his announcement that came across as inaccurate or not true, or words were fumbled or expressed in a way that it shouldn't have been expressed in. He had mentioned that families of illegal aliens are going to be getting $1,800 stimulus checks with the way the current structure of the current stimulus bill is, which is one of the main reasons why he didn't want to approve of it. This is not completely accurate. Illegal aliens would not be getting a check. In fact, the bill specifically prohibits illegal aliens from getting any form of stimulus. But where I believe he got the $1,800 amount from, and by the way, don't take what I say as factual. I encourage each and every one of you to look into this for yourself. But where I believe he got that $1,800 amount from is the current structure of the current bill that he didn't want to approve says that if a family of four, that includes one person who has an ITIN number, which means you're an undocumented worker that's still paying taxes, would get $0. That $1,800 comes from the other three family members, assuming that they are in fact documented tax-paying American citizens. $600 for their documented spouse and $600 for each of their two documented children. The spouse that is not documented would be getting nothing. So $600, $600, $600 totals $1,800. But the family of four next door, let's just say that they are all documented, they're all tax-paying American citizens, they would be getting $2,400 because all four of them would be getting $600. With the family that has one undocumented family member, the other three get the checks, but that one does not get one. So I just wanted to put that out just because a lot of people were confused and frustrated, and rightfully so, because if that was the case, if people who are undocumented were going to be getting $1,800 when everybody else was going to be getting $600, that would be something. Now, moving forward, as for 45's other issue with the current deal, of course, plenty of money is going to be going to domestic funding. That's what the whole purpose of it was supposed to be. But Also, an ungodly amount of money is supposed to be going to foreign countries like Israel, Egypt, and many others all around the world. Now, a lot of people have a big issue with this. Hey, by the way, really quick, I interrupt this video to let you know I am going to be going live in the VIP club tonight, 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on what time this video gets out. Link in the description if you want to join. And I don't believe anyone in the country is against foreign aid. I'm pretty sure we all understand that we benefit from it as well. Favors are returned. Trade has a lot to do with it. We get something, they get something. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's kind of how that is typically supposed to be. But the amount going to all of these other countries, and with seemingly not much at all going to America or Americans, it just kind of highlights the priorities of Congress right now. And there are countless special interest clauses hidden inside this bill. And by the way, many are stating that this bill was being pushed by people who didn't even fully review it because apparently they didn't have the time to read it, which kind of makes me wonder, how did they not have time to read it, but they had time to write it? I'm not exactly sure. By the way, if you want to read it for yourself and familiarize yourself with what it includes, you can very easily do so in just a couple of minutes. I mean, it's only 5,598 pages long, which, number one, is completely ridiculous. They could have done it all in less than 100 pages. And two, very strategic, because that's how they were able to bury all of these special interest clauses. I mean, just think about it. 5,000 plus pages? It's very easy to hide certain information in there. I mean, imagine sitting down at a desk and the person on the other end is saying, hey, sign this 5,598 page contract. You're going to be getting $600 and we're going to be doing a lot of other things to help a lot of people, and you don't got to worry about it. Don't got to read it. I already read it for you. Just sign right there. You're probably going to be wondering, well, what else is included in these 5,598 pages? There's no way in the world that there's 5,000 plus pages worth of, oh, you're going to get $600, $600, $600, $600. That's not the way it works. There's plenty of information in there. A whole lot of gibberish, but a whole lot of special interest clauses, which raises a lot of red flags. I mean, rightfully so. Now, with all of this information coming out, and by the way, there's not enough caffeine in the world to go through all of the information that I've been going through. I have no idea how I've been able to do this. But I wanted to talk about how precious metals and the stock market are reacting to all of this information, because it's a lot to digest. Let's talk about the stock market first. I'll make this very, very quick. Stock market, for the most part, green across the board today. We're seeing everything on the rise. We're seeing everything go up. As we all know, Monday, everything really started to fall. Tuesday, they fell down even more. And now here we are on Wednesday, and they're making their way back up. And I think a lot of this has to do with people understanding that the current relief bill, the one that was supposed to be signed and approved and accepted last night, was a train wreck and would have led to a bigger economic disaster than the entire year of 2020, which was an economic disaster in and of itself. And I think a lot of people are understanding that with a larger stimulus check going into the pockets of the American people, not to say jumping up from $600 to $2,000 is a major difference, but hey, at least it's a little bit more helpful. And more American businesses being helped out and less money going all over the place, because let's face it, you ever meet that type of person who does everything for everyone? They do nothing for themselves. They run themselves dry. They try to take care of absolutely everyone, and they completely neglect to take care of themselves. Somebody might look at that person and say, wow, what a selfless, caring person. Another person might look at that same person and say, wow, what an idiot. If they run themselves into the ground, how are they going to take care of all the people that are depending on them? That's kind of an example of what this relief bill was making America look like, helping everyone and saying, screw you to us. Now that changes are going to be made, I think people are more optimistic. I think people are more positive. I think people have higher hopes for more reopenings and businesses not failing, which were practically on the brink of failing to begin with. And with this current relief bill, if that went through, that would have been a disaster for them. They probably wouldn't have survived. So I think a lot of people are hopeful, a lot of people are optimistic. So that's how I feel about the stock market. But now, as for precious metals, as I'm recording this video, I mean, silver is still in the 2550s, which I'm actually surprised. I thought silver would have had a bigger reaction. And then if we go over and look at gold, we see $1,872, which is definitely up. It's up by almost $13. I mean, let's be honest though, going up by $13 is not even a 1% rise. But I didn't expect silver or gold to be moving very much today. They're both standing strong. In the face of adversity, we have immense amount of economic uncertainty, and obviously the American people are financially crippled right now. Financial hardships, people are struggling. People don't know how they're paying rent. People don't know how they're going to eat dinner. People don't know how they're going to feed their kids or do this or do that. It's a tough time right now, and you know it's a tough time when not only the lower and middle class are struggling, but a lot of people in the upper class are struggling as well. That's how you know there's a pretty big problem. So my honest expectation moving forward, I know we're only halfway through the week, but I think as tomorrow and Friday come along and hopefully things are structured and organized before the weekend hits, but we know how productive everything has been this entire year, so I wouldn't hold your breath. I think silver and gold are going to continue to stand strong. I don't think there's any reason in the world for them to be falling down. If anything, I think they're probably going to start moving up, but I don't think it's going to happen just yet. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts regarding everything going on right now? This circus, this catastrophe, this freak show, we can call it probably. How do you think, moving forward, I'm talking about the next couple weeks, next couple of months, the next year or so, how do you think everything going on right now is going to impact the precious metals? And if anybody wants to join the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I will be doing one tonight, probably around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It depends on what time I can get this video out. And of course, I'm doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And of course, the limited edition DYDSS Christmas line, which is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Only available until Christmas. Get one while you can. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Don't forget to use the promo code SANTA for a 15% discount this week only. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what do you think of everything going on right now? Did you think that the current bill that was confirmed and expected to be approved and signed, did you think that that was actually going to go through? Did you think that it was going to be rejected? Did you think that we were going to go back into the negotiation phase, which is pretty much where we are right now? We're taking things out, putting things in, switching things around, replacing this with that and that with this, and we're basically back where we were last week or the week before, or pretty much most of this entire year. So head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on increasing the size of stimulus checks for Americans and decreasing the amount going towards all of these foreign countries for all of these different reasons and potentially special interest clauses and whatnot? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.